Okay, so I know nobody asked me if I have any followers, but I'm gonna do this anyways. So this is a little story time on my brother Marcus. His full name is Marcus Michael Schultz. Last time I saw him, he was 30 years old. My mom is abusive both physically and mentally. And my brother Marky was the only one who practically protected me from her. She tried to hit me, he would jump out in front of her and shove her out of the way. He was my best friend, you know. If I got to pick a day to go with one of my siblings, either Alana, Holly, Murky, or Jason, I would always be Murky, none of the other ones. Always Murky. His birthday is really close to mine. Mine is July 25th. His is July 28th. So 3 days apart. So what I was just thinking, I was going to get him a whole box of his favorite ice cream, which was mint ice cream goes with the chocolate chip things in it. That's his favorite kind. And I got him a pizza because I love fried pizza. That was like our go-to snack or whatever. Not really a snack. Our go-to like food thing. We always either stop at McDonald's because that was our favorite fast food place, or eat pizza. And it was like our special thing. But we would never eat pizza unless it was cut into squares. My mom was extremely mean to him. All she did was cut him down on everything that he did. He cleaned the whole entire house for us one time. She started screaming at him for it, even though he did everything perfectly. And everything that she asked him to do perfectly. And it's not even he's not even related to my mom at all. Not even blood. Stepmom, you know. And no matter what my brother did, he was getting screamed at. And not even like yelled at, like disciplined. Like screamed at. Every day, my mom. Every day, 4K and up. My mom had nothing to do with me. All she did was hit me and scream at me. 4K and up. So every day on the bus, I would always I don't know why, I was always scared to go up the driveway myself to get on the bus. So my brother would always carry me out when the bus got here in the winter and in the cold. He would always carry me out onto the bus and give me a kiss and a hug and wave goodbye as the bus was driving off. My dad was always at work, so he could never do that unless it was one of his days off. He had off every Thursday, and that's the only time that he did that. It was every Thursday. No. So my brother was practically like my parent. He fed me after school. He put me in bed. He read me a story before bed. He tucked me in. Oh, all that. And after school, sometimes I got home before he got home from work. I always rode the bus. So it's just okay. I don't really care. I always stayed outside, and because I didn't want to be in there alone with my mom. Just sad. I was like 5. I would always run to him after work. I would always run to him, and when he got home, and I'd like you know how people after like not seeing each other after like a year, they run to each other and cry, and that's what I would always do. Always, every single day when he got home from work. We act so alike, and it's crazy. Like, the cat's trying to come in. Oh, I stepped on something with my knee. I'm on my knees right now. But it's crazy because I still act like him all the time. It's not like I'm not even trying to. It's just I just do. I am a mini him, except I look like him in the face things, but he had darker hair and. He was like my only source of freedom. So I'm gonna say he's like my only source of freedom. I only felt free around him and nobody else. He was more than my best friend. He was my everything. He was the only thing I had to live for. He's my ride or die, basically. And my mom acts like she never did anything wrong to him now that he's gone. But, you know, she did everything wrong. She acts like, oh, well, he joked around about me getting this after, but no, he promised me he would give that to me, and he just took it from me. So, my mom basically took all of the stuff that was supposed to be mine. I can remember when he died, we literally put it all out. And even think about that thought before he died. I started bawling my eyes out, I even thought about it. The only thing I got from him was his room, which was my sister's for the longest time after, because she's like, oh, I want the bigger room. Well, does it really matter if it's bigger or not? Does it really matter? And then my mom, of course, had to let her have it because she's the favorite. And everybody thinks the youngest is the favorite. No, it's Alana. It's Alana. I finally got this room back. This was the only room I slept in. I never slept alone. He always slept in here with him. Always. Our go-to show was, we always went to the theaters whenever a new Guardians of the Galaxy movie came out. That was our show. Our movie was the Guardians of the Galaxy. His favorite characters were Groot and Rocket. So were mine. And all I wanted was for him to see me grow. And my mom, but didn't have the reason why he had depression. Most of the reason. And my dad sticks up for her. My mom's half the reason why he did drugs. One night he went to my other brother Justin's house to sleep over because my mom was being really mean, so my dad drove him, and my dad started being kind of mean to him, even though he did nothing. My mom hated him so much one day he didn't come back for 2 years. I didn't remember him when he came back. He loved dragons and this exact color of blue and purple, dark purple and black. And my mom acts like she knows everything about him. She doesn't. My favorite song was Stressed Out by 21 Pilots. That's the only song he listened to. He only listened to 21 Pilots. And 21 Pilots is me and his favorite band. That's the only... I didn't listen to anything else. He didn't listen to anything else. And he drove me everywhere in his car. We still have his car. My dad said I probably can't have it when I'm older because it has a lot of fixing to do. But you know, I'll fix it. I'll do it. I'll do it. And my sister Mona tries to act so much alike him. Like, oh my god, we have so much in common. No, you guys hate each other too. I miss my piggyback rides. I miss my running home from work. I miss my snuggles. After school, when he picked me up, when I didn't ride the bus, he picked me up. And we always went to Mobile. And we always got some snacks. We played 21 Pilots in the car. Because, like, again, only song the band we listened to. He loved my dog, Harley. She's right there. He loved her. She was his dog. It was our dog. She was our dog. My mom claimed I never did anything wrong to him. We were like best of friends and we planted together. We planted gardens together. We did all this together. No, you didn't. You screamed at him until you broke down and left without me. One day, when he went to my brother's, he went to a party and my dad drove him like I said before. And I said I made being mean, and he even said flat out, "I'm really depressed, Dad. Please don't." And that night I was sitting in the front seat of our, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure we had the Focus, the red Focus that we had. Yeah, it was because we don't have the black car yet, but I was riding in the front seat, and I was riding in the back because he knew I liked the front seat, so he always let me sit in there. And we drove him to my brother Justin's house, and I said goodbye, I love you, and come back soon. My sister claims that he gave her all of the speakers that he has, and all of his speakers he loved, electronics, all of that. I had his old computer, but the cops had to take it, and they're probably not going to give it back, and I love that computer. It has pictures of us on it, which are probably going to wipe all out, but it had pictures of us as a background, and the keys lit up, and we always played Roblox together on it. It was fun. It was really fun. I said myself, loving you. Goodbye. Come back soon. He went after the party. At the party, he did really bad drugs and did a lot of them. He needed heroin, and then he went to bed in my nephew Ryder's bed because he was at his mom's, and he went to bed in there. And then the next morning, my brother Justin He woke up early to find my brother dead. He told me he looked all purple and he was laying in his bed. And it's just sickening that my brother had to see him dead. My other brother, don't get me wrong, he was really mean to him too. But his own brother had to find him and dead, and when the ambulance got there, it was too late. And my dad drove there, and I was crying, my dad was. And he went here, and he didn't get to say goodbye. I just wish I could say goodbye one last time. One last time. Fourth grade, September 11th, 2017. So, like I said, I was in fourth grade. I was 9 years old, and my mom was crying, which I didn't know why, because she didn't have anything to do with him. She was crying, and I thought she was crying. And my dog was at the vet at the time. My dog Moose, who passed away in the summer. He was a really good dog too. He was at the vet because he had a tumor on his leg, and Mom was crying, so I expected that it was my dog, you know. I expected that it was him, and she just said it was, and then we went to get my dog from the vet at the time. We went to go get my dog, and he was fine. He had the cast on his leg because, you know, it was a tumor, and I mean, no, that's a needle right there. And we went to get him from the vet, and he looked fine. He was walking a little bit weird because he had a cast on his ankle because of the tumor. And I'm like, he looks fine. What's wrong? And my mom just said, I'll tell you when we get home. So I thought maybe my dog had cancer or something, or whatever. And we got home, and I saw my dad stop. I said, why is Mom crying? And I got really upset. And he went, honey, exact words. Harley, stop sniffing at the needle. And he went, honey, Marky passed away last night. It's like, I could cry, but it was weird. And I started crying, and I went upstairs, locked myself in the room, in my bedroom, and not this bedroom because my sister was in it, crying when she was literally sitting over there on her phone, not giving a care about the world, not anything that just happened. And I went in the other room that my sister's in right now, and I bawled my eyes out. I locked the door and didn't let anybody in. And then later that night, I tried to commit suicide. I tried to commit it plenty of times in fourth grade. So up to 4th grade through beginning of 5th and sometimes a little bit in the middle, I drank a lot and smoked a lot. And it helped me cope through cutting my wrists, even though I still did do it, but not as much. Harley, stop it. You have to itch right on the door. Help me cope through cutting or trying to commit suicide, and I already did that plenty of times. I already tried plenty of different ways. So I stopped after like the end of 5th grade. I'm in 6th grade now, and think about I just look up how to different ways how to not cut. If I have to, I'll talk to my friends just to help me get my mind off of it. But one of the Holly, stop it. One of the last things that he did, he was pretty young, but this is one of the things I remember him by. You see all the handprints? This one was his, this red one. This one, and there's a black one, you can't really see it. And this black one that's right there, you can't really see it, but this was the first one he did. He was younger. And it fits my hand perfectly. And the rest of these I did. All of these I did except for the black and the red one. But do you just fart, Harley? But I know scab. I know he's in a better place now, and he went to heaven. He prayed. He believed in God. And we know who the guy is who gave him the drugs. And he's probably, hopefully, gonna be arrested. I hate him. I hate his guts. I always have. I've always hated this guy's guts. He's never good news to me. I never ever liked him. Even when Marky was friends with him, I hated it. I just hated this guy. I just hated him. And for a new video coming up, there's some of Marky's stuff in the garage, and I want to go through it and see what it is and what it, like all this stuff in those boxes in the garage. I'm gonna take it all in. I know it's only like, let me see what time it is. It's 3:48 in the morning. I want to see what are in those boxes before they get more water damage than they already are. And I'm gonna bring them in here, and I'm gonna have my sister help me carry them in. She'll probably be like, yeah, no, you're gonna get in trouble. Be like, oh well, let me get in trouble. My brother's stuff. And also in 4th grade, I got made fun of in school because of it, saying I probably turn out like him. And then, oh my god, this year, his mom, who was a bitch and had absolutely nothing to do with him his whole entire life, came up to me and she's like, Diana, you don't want to turn out like Marky or Justin. I heard your grades are kind of low. And I had all A's and B's and C's. And I go, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? That's my brothers. And you have nothing to do with them, so you really shouldn't be talking. And I walked away. This bitch who has the audacity. I go to my sister Holly's house a lot. And she decided to pick me up last time I went. And she goes, Diana, I heard you staying up all night. And I go, yeah. She goes, well, you know, if you're at my house doing that, you would be better on your knees and you get a good ass whooping. And I'll be like, okay, well, are you my mom? Or do you have any right to talk to me like this? No, back off. And then her husband, the one that she cheated on my dad with, yeah, goes, well, real ladies go to bed at 8 or 9. Like, well, I don't know a lot of real ladies. I said, if you want, I'll just walk. Like, that's what I want. I'll just walk the rest of the way to my house. I know it's a while I was on the highway, but I will walk instead of listening to you assholes talk. And, yeah, they weren't even supposed to pick me up. I don't even like those people. I never liked them, and I never will. And these guys decided, yeah, well, let's pick them up. And I'm like, well, actually, my dad's going to pick me up. And they go, oh, what just have you up in there? I'm like, I don't know. And then I didn't grab half my stuff. She's like, Diana, let's get going. You're fucking slow. I go, whoa, you need to chill out. So I'm probably not going to go into Holly's house ever for a while. It is not Holly's fault either. It's a stupid bitch's fault that ruined Marky and Justin's life. But be ready for the next video coming up where I go through all of Marky's stuff. He really was obsessed with drawing and dragons, so hopefully we find stuff like that. So yeah. Bye guys, hope you enjoyed today's story time. Sorry, I tried to stay strong and not cry. But you know, I started crying in the beginning of the video. But you know, it's okay. We all have emotions and nobody has to hide those. But yeah. Bye!